This says, you know, statistics show, bringing it off the website, coupon special offers are great. Obviously, maybe we don't have coupons or special offers, but can you put up there that you do free consultation? Those are things that you could literally be putting on there that show, yes, we do this. It may not be a coupon or anything, but it's allowing, you know, potential clients to see that you do free consultations. You know, anything like that. I mean, because this is what the statistics show that they work. Videos, videos, videos. Going back to Mary Carey, which is a very good point. Videos are a #1 thing because you're actually putting yourself out there without meeting the client first, but they're getting a good overall overview of who you are as a person that they want and what message are you getting across for. That's why I push them on Munley a lot. I know you're up in your studio a lot, but the more messages, the more videos that he puts out, one of them is going to click and one of the clients is going to be like, you know what, I like this guy. He just talked about the gift of kindness, or he just talked about how you're going to do this or how you're going to do that. And they start to develop a person where they're like, you know what, I kind of feel like I like this guy. Comparable to maybe somebody who just goes on a website and only sees the pertinent information that they absolutely need to know. And that's all they're going to know about it. And they're walking in because if you have to retain an attorney, obviously everybody's nervous. No matter what it is, they're thinking money-wise, everything gets, you know, their whole world gets put up and down. So you just got to have a softer side to it a little bit. Maybe some people don't think that way, but that's truly what I believe, and the different things that I have done, it has always worked for me. And if it doesn't, it's always trial and error. And you go back and forth. So the next thing is inspire your clientele. Inspire them. If you just got done and you handled a great case, put it on there. Ask your client, hey, do you do Facebook? Can you put it on, woo, we just did this, what a great, and do a nice little blog about you, saying, you know, I was just with Munley Law, they just took care of us so good, my family was this, they were nice to me, they did this. Now you have clients posting and doing on their Facebook about you, saying, hey, can you go over and like this page? They really helped us out. They did this, and now you're having more and more cross communication. Their friends are going to see it. Your referrals will start. That's how you're going to get your clients, from people who like what you do. Okay, the next is how to gain your audience. Followers are wanted. That was the thing. You only have a couple likes on your page. You need to know how to get them. The fastest method is Facebook ads and promoting posts. Most people want things yesterday. I wanted them a week ago. That's usually how I work. So the best part, if you want to do them, you can. It's Facebook ad and promoting posts. No matter what, there's always money somehow, somewhere behind everything of what you want to do. You want to go get a billboard, you know you're going to be paying $2 grand out for the week. Like, it's just money. It takes money to make money, still at the end of the day. Cross-marketing on other attorneys' Facebook pages, which brings me back and saying, how many of you, you're here networking already 2 days? How many of you have already done this? You know, hey, can you go on my page? Can you like it? Can you like it? I know I was on there saying, Stephen, can you go on and like this? Can you start getting cross-marketing? It shows, even with Atlas Lawyers. You're part of a group that has all these likes already that are going, people are going to see it. And the way that we're promoting it, if you're able to go on and see it, check it out, see how it is. We have literally 30 likes on posts alone that people are seeing, just because we have tags that say, you know, we work really hard, but always stay humble. People like that stuff. They get a better feel for it, of who's going to be working for them. Ask your friends. Post your Facebook link on all digital media. Have it out there everywhere that you could possibly put it. There's all links, even on your email blast. All the different things that you have, make sure it's set up so that it's in there, so if somebody opens an email, boom, they can go. Because you need to have them across. Somebody might not do Instagram, but somebody will do Facebook. Twitter. Start following users who are similar to you. Ask people to retweet your messages. Use hashtags often, and be clever. Hashtags. Does anybody know what hashtags are?
It's a number sign.
Yes, the number sign. They're huge. I was just on there. And they're becoming the biggest thing. If you go down, even in my terrier starting, billboards are up with just a hashtag, and it'll say, I'm just using Munley Law, hashtag Munley Law. So anybody that goes onto that hashtag from Instagram or Twitter is going to go on, and all these postings are going to be up there about Munley Law. And it just gets people, whether they're doing things, whether they're not, if they have a picture, if they ran into someone, it's on there. I literally just went on this morning to the hashtag personal injury attorneys. There was only 10 posts. Comparable to another one that may say, you know, like some other type of attorney, you know, business attorneys. And you have over 200,000 posts on it. These are things that you need to be tapping into because they're all over the world. Somebody does a hashtag, they're going on it, and they only got 10 people. And there's a law firm on there that's saying free consultation, come to us right now. And they're getting all that business because that's maybe sometimes that's the only person uses is Instagram. They don't use Facebook. It's very important that you're utilizing all your different things, but there's a market out there right now that people are not utilizing yet, and one of the biggest one is hashtags. And that's going like crazy right now. And if somebody goes on there and sees, they're like, wow, it just brands your entire recognition of who you are as a practice, that not only are you a great lawyer, but you also have everything up to speed and on the forefront of all the technology as well. Kids, I know I tell my son, can you go look this up for me real quick? Can you get this? And they do it within seconds. Your kids can be doing these things for you. I mean, that's what they do. It's so easy and to tap into, and many, many obviously are not tapping into it. To have 10 posts on a personal injury attorney on a hashtag that's all over is pretty slim to absolutely nothing. And it's just something as simple as that. And let your current client base know. Anybody that you already have within your clientele, any past clients that you have, are you sending out messages to them? Are you doing email blasts every week saying, hey, check us out on Facebook, go on there and like us on, you know, are you communicating with them? Are you allowing them to know? Especially your client, even older clients and stuff. Take those old files, bring them back out, and then reach out to them. They could be potentials that you have. They're sitting all around you, right in front of you, that you could be utilizing. And the best time to post, more statistics here. On Facebook, you should be posting at least once a day. I like to do 3 times a day once you build it up, and then after you go through, you can get the analytics on them. Very easy to do analytics, but it'll tell you. Like down here, it says at, I can't see real well, but say 7 p.m. was our biggest one, and it had 330 viewers on at 7 p.m. So that goes in, if you utilize your insights and everything that you have within the component of Facebook or any of the other ones, it'll tell you when to do it. It just tells you. You don't have to go out and find it, like just utilize it. It's 2 clicks away to go to your insight page and say, okay, maybe I should be posting right now. This is the message that I need to get across. It says 7 o'clock is the best time. That's when the most opens are. That's when you should be posting. And that's the stuff that makes it work. It's as simple as that. If you don't have the insights yet, try posting around meal times. If you don't know how to get in there, a lot of people, I always say, right before lunchtime, let's send this out. They're going to look at it, they're going to talk about it over lunchtime, then they're going to come back on, they're going to be like, you know what, let's go back on this. Meal times is always a really good thing. Sometimes it's like after, when they get back from lunch, boom, they're right back into the, you know, the drive of working and stuff. So right before, you know, you're getting antsy, around breakfast time, those are always the best times that they say. On Twitter, you should be posting as much as you possibly can. Best times are between 1 and 3 p.m. Monday through Thursday, but keep it very short. Twitter messages should always be under 140 characters. So if you have anything nice to say or anything you want to put out there or whatever may be going on, be posting. Do something. People need to hear something.
What about retweet?
Retweeting?
Yeah.
Ask people to retweet. That's all you get.
But if you retweet, is that a good idea? I mean, retweet.
Well, if we tweeted something and we got somebody to retweet our thing.
I'm telling you what, you heard something clever and you retweet it. Retweet it. Does that help? Whatever.
Yes. It just keeps getting out there more and more. It's like organic. It's like viral. Once you put something out, it just keeps going and going and going. And before you end up, you have so many different things that you don't even know where they came from. And that's the whole basis of it, that you have to stay consistent and keep doing it. Don't let them just sit there, post for once a month and then say, why am I not getting anything? Why am I not doing anything? Well, you have no content going out and you're not utilizing. People who do it a lot, they're going back and forth and they want these messages to come across. They want to see things. Things to remember. Always answer any comments or messages you receive on your Facebook page. I think it's a direct reflection of who you are. Literally. If somebody goes on, ask a question, and you don't get back, I don't care if it's at midnight. We do it at midnight, we do it at 2 o'clock in the morning because we have the phone, your phone will buzz you, and it just shows that you're constantly right there for your client. If they're asking you a question, you need to have somebody coming right back with that answer, because just like anybody, sitting on the telephone, waiting for the projection to come in 30 minutes. Don't like it, you're moving on to the next person. Somebody asks a question, it might be, and they see how quick you are to get right back to them. That's already, you already got a plus on there. You know, and then followed it up with them with a message the next morning, depending on when it is, followed up, what can I do to help you? These are just different simple things that you could do that just will increase your base. Keep an eye out for any negative comments. Beware and do not attack. Many times you're going to want to just be like, you know, and like lash right back at them. It's as simple as saying hide. You go on, you click, you just hide the whole thing. You don't need to go back and forth with it. People are going to say things. They're going to be spammers on there doing different things. Quickly get them off your page. Quickly. Watch out for spammers, like I just said. Remember that your social media is a representation of your practice. It depends on you, and what you're putting out there is what you want your overall appearance to be. Because they might not be able to come in and see you directly, but what they're reading on their posts and what they're reading on these social media sites, they're gaining information. It's like reading a book about somebody. You're getting to know them. It really comes down to that. And you're providing that, and how do you want your message to get across? Keep your content fresh and update at least once a day. I know Eric was saying about that, like you really need to keep it fresh. The first thing that I do, just because I graduated with IT and it's one of the things that I always do, when I go on to research somebody's website or something, I immediately scroll down to the bottom and I see the copyright. And some of them, if it says 2009 to 2011, I know it's outdated. It's as simple as, like, I mean, you could see, I mean, if you want to keep your audience coming back and they want to see new things, it's just like shopping, doing anything else, new cars, new, you know, you want to go on, you want to see the next newest thing, what's out there. They just need to know fresh content. That means that you're staying up on top of everything that you're doing, and it only reflects of that how you would be in your practice as well. Always direct people to your website constantly, and anything that you have, anything you do, always be putting out there a link. Maybe, you know, out of the 3 posts that you choose to do every day, do one that says, here, come to my Facebook, www.whatever. Check out this new blog article here. Always be referring them back to your website, always. And tools of the trade. I'm almost done, thank God, right? If you don't have time to be posting, there's always the option of hiring someone, of course. But if you want to go at it alone, because some people just don't have marketing dollars, they don't have the dollars to spend or whatever, and I'm a true believer of utilizing the staff that you already have. You know, take them, give them like a crash course on it and say, you know what, for 20 minutes a day, right before lunch, this is what I'm going to have you do. I need you to go in, learn this, a real quick thing, and I need you to do this for me. And you're thereby having them, utilizing your own staff to do it for you, and it's quick. If you teach them correctly, you could be having them, and I'm sorry, but I still believe your staff and the people who are closest to you are your best referral methods, no matter what. They're the ones working for you. They could be out talking, oh, I work for so-and-so, and what are they saying about you? So it goes the same for here. So Hootsuite, my favorite. It's an auto-schedule program that'll post all your updates for you. So if you don't have the time, your staff doesn't have time, or you don't, you know, I mean, because it is a lot of time research going back and forth. It's the same as any type of thing. But you could literally go on Hootsuite and do one type of post that you want to get out, a major message that you want to get out for that day or whatever. And you say at 1 p.m., 3 p.m., at 5 p.m., and 7 p.m., I want these to go out because you need to push it real good. It will automatically, you could set them up to your Facebook account, your Twitter account, your Instagram account, your emails will go out immediately as well. You can also get it to your LinkedIn account, and it's like that. I mean, you can have it post, and you could have somebody sit down and say, and have an entire week put out. So if you spent only even 3 hours on it having somebody do it, you could put it into Hootsuite and it automatically does it for you, so you can go about your day and know that they're already being posted. You just got to make sure that you have somebody backing up on it, which goes back to your employee or somebody that you're having doing it, and just making sure that they're checking on them, that there's messages that aren't coming in, you know, any spammers or anything like that, and just double checking everything if there's any questions that they need to go over.
How do you profit from your LinkedIn account? Do you have time to talk about that?
The LinkedIn account? Oh, the LinkedIn account, I think, is wonderful. People are on it constantly. It's like the business world of Facebook.
What about clients? How do you get more clients from the LinkedIn account?
You're constantly putting yourself out there. Do you have a LinkedIn account? No. Okay, well, in a LinkedIn account, I mean, LinkedIn is just amazing. You could be having even all of your stuff with pictures, videos right in it. And as people go on it, just like a news feed with Facebook, and you could be putting your points out there of what you want your potential clients to know. Like exactly what your practice does, what kind of things that you could help them with, what kind of cases that you deal with, putting on there saying, here, a lot of people like to read questions or go on and find out, and they say, okay, well, this happened, or, you know, I fell off a 2-story house and blah, 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 my fiance and the wife is on looking at it. And if there's blogging going on, they're going to look at your website and there's going to get some of those questions that are going to be answered for them, and that's what they're going to be wanting to look at. They're going to be like, oh, they need to know. People like to know answers quickly. And if you have answers and you have information right at their fingertips, they're more likely to go with you. That they're not like going to be calling up the attorney saying, okay, we'll come sit down, we're going to, we're going to go over your case, and then let me get back to you because I'm going to review it. I mean, people need to know things to give them something. And that's when, if you're quicker, like I said before, they want to know yesterday. So if you're able to give them as much information as possible just on your sites, you could just, and you really don't have time, how about you go look on this? I'll be calling you back tomorrow at 10 a.m. I'll schedule the meeting. In the meantime, can you go on to this page? Can you go on to here? And there's some of the questions that other people in certain similar situations have had that we have answered for them. And then, if you have any more after that, we'll discuss it when we're in person. I mean, it's really taken time off you. It's like working smarter and not harder. You already have it all there for them. So, and the best thing about Hootsuite is it does have a free option. So there's a lot of things that you can tap into that do have free things. TweetDirect allows you to monitor and manage unlimited accounts depending on how many accounts that you have. Going back, how you were asking about a personal account and your business account, they could all be done there. Sway analyzes your content and see what gets the most attention, perfect for those who do not know what to post. And Social Bro gives you accurate reports of when you should. That's the whole measuring system where you want to measure what's going out there. And there's different things. There is a subscription to use that service, but obviously there's a bunch of them. So I think I'm done talking finally.